Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Space Quest 6, the Spinal Frontier, where we're trying to figure out what to do with this thing. Now, thank you for all of the comments on the last part explaining roughly what it is we have to do. It turns out it's just a bit of trial and error, to be honest, using two separate pages in the Space Quest manual to help put it all together. Now, Brandon Bloom in particular sent me a spreadsheet that combines all of the clues from both of those pages and sort of like a little chart where you can cross off bits and pieces as you go. And I went through off camera all of the clues. I think I went round 2 or 3 times to narrow it down to what I believe is probably the right solution. If you guys want to see that, by the way, you can go over to the community tab on my channel on here or over on Twitter, and I put up a picture of exactly what I did. But I'm hoping I've managed to figure this out. So I've been told as well we can just like drop things off to the side. So we're going to do that. We're also going to just switch that off. So let's just make a bit of a line of both of these. We'll separate them out like so. And then we'll go from there. So we'll start off with TT, which I believe goes into B. And it should have the dentium chip like that. Next up we've got RF, which is going to go into A, I believe. Also we need to do the thing here, which is 7. So A with the, is it Spentium chip there, and 9. Next up is SE, which is going to go into slot E, I believe, with dim and 3, like so. Then we've got PS, which I think is going to go into slot C with this chip and 1. Oh, we didn't. I'm sure we didn't we press that before? So hang on. So RF should be 9. TC should be 7. Yep. SE should be 3. Oh, SE should be 3. Okay, that's why I didn't see it. And then PS should be 1. Like so. So that leaves us with FC, which should, according to my notes, be REP and 5. So there we go. That's our solution. Let's close that up. Before we turn it on, I'm just going to save, just in case. So let's save it and just call it, I don't know, what should we call it? Beacon, I guess, because that's what we're trying to set up, isn't it? I believe a homing beacon. So let's do that. Fingers crossed I haven't gone wrong anywhere and this is actually going to do what we want it to do, but we're going to find out.
Sorry, Bucko, the Datacorder won't work. Now that you've removed the power source, you'll have to put the Devallium crystal chip back.
Of course. Completely forgot about that. Let's put the power crystal back. Where was the power crystal?
Excellent.
It was inside, I think, wasn't it? Down here was... Oh, no, it was there. It was there. Yeah, definitely need that crucial part on
this button.
Yeah.
This.
Close. Fingers crossed, guys. Yes! Yes!
Stopping the Datacorder from transmitting.
Oh, that was evil. That was really evil. I mean, it's one of the sort of typical Sierra copyright things, but normally the copyright protection things, it just gives you the answer in the game manuals. This one was a proper puzzle. It's actually very reminiscent of the way Monkey Combat works in Escape from Monkey Island. There we go. What do we do now? Do we just... I mean, do we just exit? I mean, we've activated the homing beacon, so... I don't know. I don't know what we do now. I guess we still have to figure out how to get out of this place, because we're still locked in here, right? Yes. Alright. So, can we use any of these things here?
Unfortunately, your brainwave patterns are far too puny to benefit from even this unit's powerful positronic amplifiers.
Okay. Let's try see if we can do anything with this guy.
It's the one called Nigel, the larger of the 2 mass-laden brothers.
Okay.
A massive subspace neurotransmitter fills the desk. Amplified by brainwave patterns, neurotransmissions are not affected by local damping fields.
Right.
But you already knew that,
Of course,
right?
yeah, of course we already knew that. Why wouldn't we know that?
This controller controls the controls on the subspace neurotransmitter.
Okay, can we do it?
Jeez, is this guy a control freak or what?
Nice. All right, can we press anything
There
in
is
here?
nothing wrong with a subspace neurotransmitter controller.
Oh yeah,
Do
we
not
did all that last time. So we're gonna have to do something to this guy, right? I mean, can we? I mean, I don't suppose we have to use something like this.
Boy, wouldn't it be cool if that really worked?
Okay, no, that doesn't work. Can we use like this thing? Oh yeah, we can. Oh god!
Wow, he really creased your can. Pretty impressive. Maybe not from your point of view, of course.
Well, okay. So
That's an...
if we... Let's just try this again.
Wow, he really creased your can.
Right.
Pretty impressive.
So I'm thinking that makes him kill us then. So given that he will use that, can we get him to use this?
It probably seemed like a good idea to you at one time.
Why will he not use this one? Will this guy use it?
Boy, wouldn't it be as cool as
No.
it would...
Alright, fine. Oh god, I keep forgetting that when we come in here we need to... That's actually really annoying after a while, to be honest, that you have to keep using this key card to get in and out of here. Well, manually using it anyway. It seems a bit stupid. So I'm guessing then what we're going to need to do is use this somehow.
That's an interesting idea. Not a good one, but interesting nonetheless.
Okay. So it won't...
That's an interesting idea.
It won't let us... Can we, like, look at these?
It's a Burlesque Moddie.
Okay, so it's Burlesque Moddie.
That's the Churlish Moddie I found in that box.
Okay.
That's the Churlish Moddie I found in that box.
So... Can we, like,
The
combine...
corner of the label in this Moddie seems to be loose.
Oh! I was going to say, can we combine them? And I guess we sort of can. That's not what I thought we were going to do, though, honestly. So, where's the other one gone? We just lost that forever? I mean, we've got score for that, so I'm guessing we were supposed to do that? I don't know. Just call it swap, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be saving a lot, I think. I'm really paranoid now. The deaths can come out of nowhere in this one. It's not like the other Space Quest games where it's just death constantly. It's really random the way it works with this. So will this guy...
Thinking it was the Churlish Moddie, he pops it in.
Right. Oh my god. Okay, this is awkward. Wow. Let's hope it doesn't go any further than that. Please. Okay, it hasn't. Good. Don't want to have to censor it.
What can be said that isn't painfully obvious?
Yeah, I want to see if can we...
You summon the ability to leave it alone.
What is that? What was that? Oh, it's a belt.
It's Nigel's belt, complete with a damping field actuator and a nifty personal grooming assistant.
Oh, nice. Never know when you need one of those. Right, can we...
Unfortunately, your brainwave pattern...
Right, so... Okay. Can we like actually use this?
Boy, wouldn't it...
No. So can we get out now? No. Right, so we're going to have to figure...
This appears to be a damping field controller unit. At least it looks like most of the other damping field controller units you've ever seen. And you've seen quite a few.
Yeah, right. Can we use this thing on it?
It would appear that merging those two items is not a good idea.
Okay, no. So, let's try going back through here then, see where he went. Where did he go? Is there like a secret passage or something? Wait, what's that?
You have no idea where this place is, but it's nice.
Is that a hole there? Can we do anything with
This
this?
little unit is a portable dehumidifier. When you're a guy like Singent, who sweats like a bicranial crud snorter, you need one of these things going all the time.
Nice.
We wanted to give you the bird, but the sensors wouldn't let us.
Fair enough. Right, okay, we're gonna have to figure out how to turn off this thing then to get outside. Is he back? He's not... I genuinely don't know where he went.
It hurts your eyes to look at that. In fact, you feel a major headache coming on.
So we can't do anything unless we... Hang on, let's... Can we, like, use this thing on anything? Let's look at it again.
It's Nigel's belt, complete with a damping field actuator and a nifty personal
So it's
grooming
got a
assistant.
damping field actuator on it, so... Oh, hang on.
This
Ugh.
is a personal grooming
Oh, that's
assistant.
disgusting. That is disgusting. I'm sorry. That's just nasty.
This is a It's the
Anyway,
damping field actuator.
can we do anything with
It's
this? Yeah, okay, we can. That's gross. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. This Space Quest, but seriously,
As cool as...
can we use that on here?
That's an interesting idea.
No, maybe we use it on here.
Excellent guess.
All right, all right. So maybe we just have to look at this up close then.
It's the damping field actuator.
Right, and how do we use that? Like so, apparently. Just literally click on it in the inventory. Alright, well, the damping field is gone, which is excellent news. We're on a bit of a roll in this episode, actually, which is fantastic. Actually, we've been on a bit of a roll now for quite a few episodes. I'm still not sold on this game, honestly, compared to the previous 5 entries. I'm hoping that once we get past this initial part of the game, it's going to get better. That is my hope. Let's have a look at this thing.
This appears to be a damping...
I get the feeling that maybe we need to shut this.
Excellent.
Can we just like use it again? Just in case that guy wants to
Well,
come
that's
back
an
out?
interesting
No. Okay. We can't. Do we just leave? Okay.
The cityscape stretches like an immense pestilent rash across the puckered, festering face of polysorbate 60.
So what do we do then? Do we just use this thing again?
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
This
Maybe we now turn it on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Someone's picking us up. Let's hope they're friendly rather than evil.
Hey, here's your fish.
Oh my god.
Stellar, you picked up my homing signal. I can't believe I actually made it work. Now no one can say I spent a little bit too much free time in the bathroom with Popular Tektronix.
Popular Tektronix, who are you trying to kid? I know what you were reading in there.
What was that voice, Roger? I thought I heard something.
Pay no attention, Stellar. It was probably just a mechanical flatulence from the ship.
Anyway, we received a transmission from a nearby StarCon communications monitoring platform. They told us of some unusual signal originating from the area of polysorbate 60. We dialed it in, scanned the coordinates, and found you.
So what are you doing in this sector, Stellar? I thought you were stationed on the SCS Heinz 57.
I am. I had some leave accumulated and decided to take it. This is kind of embarrassing for me. I actually came to see you. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I was curious about what you'd been up to, so I decided to visit. And when I arrived here, I found you had just left for shore leave on polysorbate. I decided to follow you down and try and catch up with you. When I got to that dump of an inn and found you'd been kidnapped by those thugs, I searched around, but could find no trace of where they'd taken you. That certainly is a strange place. I decided to beam back up to the deep ship and try to locate you through your transport communicator signal. When I'd returned, I found you'd left it up here on the ship. I didn't know what to do then until that call came through from the StarCon installation. You're a lucky man, Wilco.
Yeah. I guess I am. If you hadn't gotten there when you did, I'd probably be a victim of some serious cement poisoning after those geeks chucked me off that balcony.
Terrace.
What?
Well, actually, it was a terrace.
Get it right, Roger, come on.
Whatever. Thanks, Stellar. I sure owe you a big one.
I'd sure like to collect that sometime. But let's talk about you and me. Perhaps I could take you to dinner.
Well, I mean, we know
sometime
this is
soon.
going nowhere, right? Because of the events of Space Quest 4 and 5.
I'd like that, Stellar. I'd like that a lot. The thing is that I kind of have a relationship with another, and I wouldn't feel very comfortable about that. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to her. You understand? Not to mention the fact I'd be wearing my sphincter for a necklace if Beatrice ever found out.
Oh,
I hope
God.
you do understand, Stellar. I like you. I think I even more than like you. I don't know where I got this inordinate sense of loyalty toward Beatrice.
I believe the word that explains that is fear.
I love the narration, it's so good.
Pound sand, pal. Please know that were the situation any different, I'd be making that date with you right now.
Oh, I see. Friends, co-workers, buddies. That's all this is gonna be. Guess I knew it somewhere inside. I just didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to technically have Roger
guess I
Jr. to
admire
save
your
the
trueness of
universe, so...
heart, however misplaced. But I feel much more inclined to damn you for it. I know that's selfish, but it's how I feel. I must admit it shows something more about you, more depth of character than I gave you credit for, Wilco. Well, I'm patient if you ever have a change of heart. Well, Roger, we should see what we can find out about those subhuman walking dumpsters that had such a keen interest in you. I don't suppose you heard their names.
Did we hear their names?
No, but I did get this neat personal grooming assistant. It needs a little cleaning, but...
Why are you holding it like that?
That's great, Roger. Don't clean it, though. Take it to the sick bay. There's a DNA analyzer there. We can scan the contents and perhaps use the results to get some names and information about these guys.
Good thinking, Stellar. I probably would have thought of it, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, we've...
Yeah, I'm
You know.
sure you would have, Roger. Look, I've got to go to sick bay and get some treatment for my back after that not-so-graceful rescue.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry. Well, I'll see you there.
I mean, to be fair, we have saved the galaxy or the universe or whatever you want to call it on 5 previous occasions, so I'm sure we would have thought of it, even though Roger is a complete moron.
Commander, I am receiving a message from StarCon.
Computer on screen.
The controller.
Hello, Commander Kilbasa. I have a new directive for Deep Ship 86. This is actually a special request from me, Commander. As you may know, I served with Admiral Blundfang during the Fallopian campaign. Admiral Blundfang's widow is involved in building an off-world retirement community. They are almost finished, but have requested assistance from Deep Ship 86. Commander, please extend her every courtesy. You know, if things go well, this would not look too bad in your personnel file. I will let Sharpay, the Admiral's widow, explain further.
Interesting.
Hello, Commander Kilbasa. As Admiral Toolman mentioned, we have almost completed our project here, but could use StarCon assistance. To be honest, Commander, I pulled a few strings, But this is an important mission, I assure you. Since you are scheduled to be present for the dedication of the Golden Light Year's retirement center anyway, I hoped you might alter your travel plans to accommodate an earlier arrival. From the information provided me by my old friend, the Admiral, you would be able to warp here within a few hours. I require some assistance from your ship, as well as one of your crew members. Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, back in sickbay.
Oh god, what's going on here? Alright, well, we're in sickbay, so we're gonna have a look around here in the next one. That was quite a long little cutscene there, wasn't it? Yes, Stella. I wasn't expecting a new love interest to Roger in this one, given what we know is going to happen in the future, but I suppose there might be a relationship in between, who knows. But we're going to leave it there for this one because we are out of time. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle and Barry Aldridge for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.